Hi friends, welcome to Sri Guru Raghavendra Banking Coaching Center. So here we are discussing the 22nd May related current affairs related MCQs, and then we'll start with the first and foremost one. Who was elected a fellow of the prestigious Royal Society of London? That is a question asked. Who was elected as a fellowship of the prestigious Royal Society of London? So then options are given: Raghunath Mashelkar, Manindra Agarwal, and Venki Ramakrishnan, Ajay Sood, and K. Radhakrishnan. These are the given options. So then, a fellow of the prestigious Royal Society. Royal Society. So then, is a highly prestigious title. This particular one is a highly prestigious title. A title awarded by Royal Society of London to scientists, engineers, and medical researchers who have made substantial contributions to the advancement of natural physics, natural and physical knowledge. That is the context, this one. So then, Manindra Agarwal, IIT Kanpur director, IIT Kanpur, elected for a fellow of the prestigious Royal Society award. Answer B is the correct one. Moving to the next one. Which Indian space mission won the 2026 Goddard Astronautics Prize? Astronautics Prize, Goddard. Astronautica Astronautic Prize. So Goddard Astronautics Award is the highest honor in astronautics. Highest honor in astronautics. Astronautics, and awarded by the American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. that is AIAA, American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics. It recognizes monumental achievements rather than carrying a public retail price tag. So then 2026 winner of this Petal one, which Indian space mission won this award then? That is Chandrayaan 3. So answer 3D is the correct one. So mission received the prestigious 2026 Goddard Astronautics Physics for its remarkable lunar exploration achievement. For its lunar exploration achievements. That is the context here. Moving to the next one. What is the name of the world's first artificial intelligence based gene editor for crops developed in Odisha? The crop AI edit, Gene Seedex, Plant Open CRISPR, AgriGene Pro, Smart CRISPR India. That is Plant Open CRISPR. Plant Open CRISPR. This is the name given. Answer C is the correct one. Odisha Central Rice Research Institute developed this particular one. Odisha's Central Research Institute developed this particular one. Developed this AI based gene. Gene editor. This is the world's first AI based gene editor for crops. First AI based gene editor for crops. That is Plant Open CRISPR 1. Which Indian organization was ranked among the world's top 5 at the Madrid Global Water Summit 2026? That is the Bengaluru Water Supply and Sewage Board. Bengaluru Water Supply and Sewage Board ranked among top 5 water management organizations globally. There is one. That is BWSSP. Top 5 Madrid Global Water Summit. Which ministry launched the Jeevan application and Shatayu geriatric caregiver dashboard? That is Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment introduced this particular, launched this Jeevan application and Shatayu geriatric caregiver dashboard. Jeevan and Shatayu. Geriatric caregiver dashboard. These applications launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So then mobile applications to support senior citizens assessing healthcare, welfare schemes and safety services. So Jeevan offers information on government programs and emergency help. Information on government programs and emergency help. Shatayu provides which connects users with the geriatric caregivers across districts. Geriatric caregivers across districts. So that is a concept here. And this Jeevan stands for jointly elderly empowerment and virtual assistance network. That is Jeevan. And Shatayu stands for the senior holistic care assistance and training your utility is aimed at empowering senior citizens by providing them with the healthcare access and enhancing their welfare, safety and social inclusion. So answer C is the correct one here. What is the name of the next generation offshore petrol vessel launched by GRSC recently? Offshore petrol vessel, that is Sangamitra, INS Sangamitra, offshore petrol vessel launched by GRSC Kolkata. So Gordon Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers launched this offshore petrol vessel INS Sangamitra for Indian Navy. Indian Navy ke kada Sangamitra. Moving to the next one. In which state was the statue of 1857 revolutionary Veerapasi unveiled recently? That is the statue of freedom fighter Veerapasi was unveiled at Raebareli of UP, Uttar Pradesh. Answer D is the correct one. 1857 revolt time. And moving to the next one. Which organization announced the launch of the Golden Chariot luxury train for 2026 tourist season? That is IRCTC recently announced the upgraded Golden Chariot. Golden Chariot luxury tourist train for 26-27. That is the context here we have. Moving to the next one. When is the International Day of the Biodiversity? International Day for the Biodiversity observed 22nd May. A very important one. So to create awareness about the biodiversity conservation, this particular day is observed. So then the biodiversity conservation day, biodiversity conservation day. So then International Day for the Biodiversity Conservation. So India commitment to the biodiversity conservation and community-led action on International Day of Biological Diversity, which is a theme like acting locally for global impact. Acting locally for global impact, and then the Environment and Forest Change Minister, along with Dr. Mohan Yadav, Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, presided over the national level celebrations on the International Day of Biological Diversity 2026 and an event on cheetah conservation at the Indian Institute of Forest Management. Indian Institute of Forest Management, so Bhopal. So then they focused on cheetah conservation. Cheetah conservation at the Indian Institute of Cheetah Conservation at Indian Institute of Forest Management. So the theme is important one. Theme for 2026 year, acting locally for global impact. May 22nd. Which state created India's first dedicated cabinet level artificial intelligence department? So then which state created India's first dedicated cabinet level artificial intelligence department? So options given as Karnataka, Telangana, Maharashtra, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So Kerala's the new government established India's first dedicated artificial intelligence department at the cabinet level. The new government Kerala new government, that is the Chief Minister, Kerala's Chief Minister V.D. Satheesan, then who took office on May 18th, leading UDF, United Democratic Front. Democratic Front, 13th Chief Minister, 13th CM of the state, and then who introduced this particular established India's first dedicated cabinet level artificial intelligence department. That is D. Answer D is the correct one. Moving to the next one. Which forces first all women mountaineering team conquered Mount Everest? So the special one, that is BSF, Border Security Force. Border Security Force, a mountaineering team, the all women mountaineering team achieved this historic milestone. Historic milestone as its first all women mountaineering expedition successfully scaled Mount Everest. That is the context here we have. So answer C is the correct one. So these are the MCQs for the day. We will discuss some more in the coming session. Thank you and good day.